Is Clinton Weir, and I am the developer of the new Android app entitled Quick Ballot. You can see it on this screen here. You've got your icon, you've got your menu for switching between editor or admin mode and of course to vote mode. The idea of Quick Ballot is that you can put together a ballot with different categories to vote upon. We'll start with maybe best color or favorite color, perhaps. So we can go ahead and put that in. And then you can list a number of nominees. Red, blue, green, orange, yellow, brown, black, white. You can just go on, and eventually you'll get to the point where you'll run out of space on your screen. That's not a problem. The view will become scrollable, so you can scroll through the options. Not a big deal. So now that once you finish your first category, you can use the right and left buttons here to see another category, to start another category, or to return to the first category that you've made. So we're going to go ahead and make another category, best film, and oops, well, I've obviously made a huge error. I've put two S's in the word best, which last time I checked is not how you spell that word. What do? No problem. I can use the left or the right arrow, the left or right button, and because the category had no nominees, the category will automatically be deleted. And then I can go back to the second category to try again. Best film. And say we want to use my favorite film, Fight Club. And I've done it again. I have used I've inputted the letter B twice, meant to do it once. No big deal. I can click on the checkbox, and the nominee disappears from the list. I can try it again. We'll also put in cars, something like that. Now we have these two categories. We can switch to vote mode, but before we do that, we're going to want to set a password. You probably want to have a fairly good password, because this password will be used to return to the admin mode when voting is complete. If your voters are so inclined and you have not set a good password, then they can sneak into the admin mode, delete nominees, change, add a nominee, delete and add, remove categories, just all sorts of nasty things that you might not want them to be able to do. So I've went ahead and set the password to dog. You'll notice it tells me that the password has been set, and it will remain, I will remain logged in for 10 minutes. That's an estimate. It will vary, but you should be aware that it could be cached for as many as 10 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and just log out now, and then switch to vote mode. Now you'll see where the app is going to ask for the voter's name. Go ahead and put in my name, and I can put in who am I voting for. For favorite color, I don't know, we'll say yellow. And best film, Fight Club, as I said. So we'll go ahead and vote. And it says I forgot to put in my name. This is perhaps a little picky, but you do need to press enter or done or return or whatever the button label happens to be for your keyboard before you vote. Now I've done that. I hit vote. It's going to say I have just voted for the color yellow and the movie Fight Club. Great. Now somebody else comes along and they say they're Clint. And they've hit enter. It says Clint has already voted. You'll notice that this has a different capitalization. The app does not recognize capitalization for names. So if you put in Clint with a lowercase c, it's going to see it as the same as Clint with an uppercase c. Let's try with a space. That works. That's probably going to change in the future. And I can go ahead and for now I can go ahead and vote for, we'll say orange and cars. And it registers the vote. So when we get done, we've collected all the votes. We want to see who won. You say switch to admin mode. Now, obviously, like I said before, it's going to ask you for your password. I'm going to go ahead and enter my password. And now I'm logged back in and can switch to admin mode. And you'll notice this thing down here, it says winning voters. Now, this is a concept in the app. It keeps track of who voted for what. So at the end, when the votes are counted, the app will know how many categories each person voted in the majority or in the plurality, as the case may be. So in this case, both voters voted for the most voted for item in every category, if that makes any sense. And so both voters were winners. If you have a very small number of voters, that's going to be more likely to have more than one person who voted for the most popular entry. Now here you also see the same kind of thing going on. Orange and yellow both received one vote, so they are co-winners in the favorite color category, and the same goes for Fight Club and Cars. Now we can switch back. The vote count is retained, so we can put in another name. Oh, I don't know, Charles, and he's going to vote for Orange and Fight Club. Go ahead and vote. Let's see how that affects things. Need to log in again. And Charles voted for Orange and Fight Club, both being winning items in their categories. So having voted in the plurality, or in this case the majority, for both categories, Charles is the winner. Now you can make ballots with as many categories as you want, or as few as just one, and each category can have as many or as few as one nominee. So, for example, if you try to put in, we'll say best city in France, and now we're going to switch to vote mode without adding any items to the ballot, to the category, and you'll see that the category was just deleted when we switched to vote mode. So this app is available on the Google Play Store. We really hope that you're going to try it and enjoy it and tell your friends about it. And we look forward to bringing more apps to you in the future on both the Android platform and, of course, on the iPhone platform, where we've published our previous apps.